Without going out of your door, you can know all things on earth. Without looking out of your window, you can know the ways of heaven.
Just a quick one before we get into the episode. This is Editing Harry here. Hi. Before recording the episode, my interface decided that it didn't want to work on me. I have no idea what happened, so that explains why it sounds like I'm in like an echo chamber. Really sorry for this, but happy 1 year. Thank you all for the support. It honestly means more than you'll know, and hopefully by the 2 year special, we'll get our shit together and technology will work. Enjoy.
Back to the inner light. Today is a big one.
Special day. Get the balloons out.
It's our birthday! We are officially one.
Happy birthday to
We're
you.
1 year old.
Happy birthday to...
Yeah.
We are the right age of one.
And you know what? I can't believe we came this far. But here we
haven't
are.
packed it in. We haven't thrown in the towel.
No.
We are here a year on. And it's been a little bit of a roller coaster.
It really has. But we can get to the mushy stuff later.
Yeah.
We have a lot to chat about.
We do. We've got some life updates.
Yeah. This episode's gonna be unscripted, and we're just gonna basically...
I'd like to apologise, because in our previous episode, we said the next episode's going to be a scripted one.
We did?
We did say that. And then I was like, oh, but it's our year anniversary, we should celebrate it. And it just so happens that in this moment, Soph's life has exploded up in the air.
My life is just all over the place. And we were like, wait, it's the 1 year anniversary. We should do something special. And then we promised we would do a scripted, like full researched episode, and it's like that's not happening.
It's been a massive curveball that we did not expect.
Yeah, life just gets in the way of things you want to do. So yeah, this episode we're going to be answering your questions. We asked over on Instagram, you know, what you wanted us to answer, and then we're just going to have a little chat about us. Because we don't really talk about us a lot, do we? Like, our lives.
We'll get a bit philosophical. I say philosophical, we'll probably talk about, like, some really shit, like, 90s cartoon that, like, nobody else cares about.
Or that I don't know, and then you're like, why haven't you seen this? And yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if that's not your type of philosophy, then maybe this isn't the right podcast.
True. Okay.
Right, should we just rip into these questions?
Yeah, because I haven't actually seen any of these. So I
saw a few of them coming in, but I purposely didn't look at the Instagram story because I was like, you know what? I want to go into these blind.
Yeah.
And there's a few here. We also got a couple of DMs because, you can only get so many words in a text box.
Let it rip.
So starting out, we've got Anne from Beatles Research Society. What a lovely person. Saying, I love you guys so much and congrats on almost a year. Which is very kind. And also asking to be a research assistant for the pod. And to be fair, we're still getting there with our collaborations. We keep saying we want to involve people in, but then life keeps throwing us these hurdles, which makes it impossible.
It's mainly my fault. I'm so sorry.
I like to make it a collective we to shift the blame a little bit. But as soon as Soph gets her shit sorted, that's when we'll start collabing.
We do. We have had people come to us and say they would want to work with us, research for us, and we really we hear you and we appreciate it. But also, we don't want to promise something and then not fall through with it. That makes sense. So, in the future, I would love to have, people on board helping us, especially in times like this when we don't have time ourselves. it could be a really big help. Yeah.
We have Asher Angel 444. Absolutely love this podcast. What is your guys' least favorite George song? Is that like not including like instrumental stuff, like jams, little interludes?
Okay,
Because,
let's not include that.
yeah. So I think you know my answer, which has been like from like day one, which is Dear One. And again, I've warmed to this song, so it might not even be Dear One anymore. But just to keep on brand, I'm gonna firm it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you've been a day one, dear one here, so like, I appreciate
Well,
it.
hate is a very strong word, Sophie. All right, can we refrain
Don't full
from this
name me
whole-
like that. It's weird. My least favorite George song. Okay, I'm just looking at his discography right now because my least favorite. Okay, yeah, it's
If I had to be for real, it'd probably be someone like Zigzag. Again, it's a bit of like a throwaway, but it just doesn't do it for me. I appreciate for what it is.
Okay, my least favorite George song is probably Hong Kong Blues.
That's the story of the very unfortunate man.
I don't care for it. I don't, and you don't
And
like.
it's not a George song, to be fair. It's not a George song.
It's just
So.
yeah. So is that a good enough answer? Hong Kong Blues.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure there's some Hong Kong Blues fans that are gonna rip you apart. But there's probably a lot more Dear One fans. So
yeah, I would love to meet the 5 Hong Kong Blues fans. Okay, next one. That was a good one.
We've got 2 from She's a Drag. Hello. And we have, what is the worst / best George Harrison era if you do not mention Poodle George?
What, you mean she doesn't like Poodle George?
I don't know.
Because we're not mentioning Poodle George because I love Poodle George. I love him.
But
Least
it's
favorite.
best and worst.
Oh,
So
okay.
It could be either. It could be both. It's up to you.
Right. Oh my god, this is hard. So just his hair, nothing else.
Just that. Are we counting facial hair as well, though?
Oh god, this is difficult. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. If we're just talking about the hair on his head.
Oh, I'm trying to lock in right now. I'm trying to see.
It's gonna be Cloud9. It's gotta be the mullet. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. It is. Oh, not enough words to describe.
That's really hard. I've probably got to go Wilbury's like Cloud9 all the way to like Live in Japan. All the big hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a big fan. Worst hair. I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say All Things Must Pass era.
Okay.
I know you're hating, and this is like my favorite album of all time. I just think, like, imagine him having a bath. His whole bath would just be hair.
I do kind of get it. Like when his hair was really ridiculously long, but like when he had it cut, kind of just below his shoulders, I really like it like that. Yeah. Like when he went on the Dick Cavett show, that's like one of my favorite looks he's ever done. It's so good.
Yeah. I think also Dark Horse. I have to mention it in like every episode. Dark Horse Tour 74. You can't go wrong.
Okay, my least favorite George look is probably in the early 80s when he like had his hair cut really short.
Really?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Oh, actually, maybe worst hair would be like Beatles Onion.
Yeah.
The Onion. Yeah. I feel like
I love how we don't even talk about like Beatles.
We do not talk about the Beatles.
We really don't. We really don't.
First, like 3 and 4 episodes.
In like 65 when he looked like a fucking onion.
Yeah.
That's not it. So I'd say Onion George, and then when he had his hair cut really short around like Gone Chop Out era, I was not a fan of that.
But short hair George, like Quarryman George, that is insane. That is hard. That's hard as fuck.
Yes. But I do prefer the longer hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I get that.
Okay.
We've got another one from She's a Drag. This is the She's a Drag saga.
Okay.
Favorite songs from 12 Arnold Grove, or just thoughts on it? I presume you talk about the bootleg, so I've got it up here, which is like a pirate songs collection of George. So it's got tracks like Shanghai Surprise, Someplace Else, Breath Away from Heaven, Zigzag, all from the movie. I Don't Want to Do It, Don't Come Easy, the Ringo, like George Ringo version. Got My Mind Set on You. I presume that's a rough mix. I don't actually have this bootleg because it's a CD and I've got all the tracks elsewhere. There's the Rockline medley. That's pretty sick, where he sings Every Grain of Sand, Bob Dylan. I Don't Want to Do It, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and Here Comes the Sun.
We're supposed to pick one of these.
Yeah. I don't know. If not for you, again, I don't have the bootleg, so I don't actually know what's on this. This is just off the cuff.
Oh my god.
At first glance, my heart is going with Abandon Love.
Oh, didn't you mention that in the last episode?
I think I did. I think it's just got to be again, Dark Horse, Abandon Love. They've got to come together. I've got to keep chatting about them, you know.
That is a really big list.
It's a big overwhelming list. Also, Someplace Else, the movie version. Beautiful.
I love that version.
Yeah, that's my answer.
That was gonna be my answer. Damn it.
There you go. Yeah, any bootleg questions, keep them coming. I'm here for that. Again, I more collect like the vinyl bootlegs, but anything, I'm here. I'm sat.
Yeah, Someplace Else movie version. That is my answer. If you haven't heard it, do yourself a favor and bless your ears.
When there's a Cloud9 box, I'm telling you, that in like clear quality, that early version, it's over. It's over.
The Cloud9 box is going to change lives. I'm just saying it right now. It's going to become my life. Anyway, next question.
Right. This is from Nat of Somewhere. It's been a year? Question mark, 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 question mark.
Damn.
Yeah. Time flies when you're moving country like 5 times.
Time flies when you're trying to just live your fucking life. And the American government just don't give a shit.
Oh, you're thriving? Let's change that.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
No, that was my, you know.
Oh, that was your US government impression. Sorry.
You know what?
I thought this was going to be bringing out the philosophy we're talking about.
No, I'm just trying to hold on for dear life at this point. It's been a year. It's been an amazing year, to be honest. We've grown a lot. We've learned a lot. It's really good timing because it was, like last February, March time. I was thinking about, hey, how could I take this further? You know, the whole Rubber Soph thing. So then in the back of my head, I had YouTube and podcast, just like, you know, floating around. But then I was kind of like, well, I don't want to do a podcast because who's going to listen to me? And what would I talk about? Like, I couldn't do that by myself. And then a couple of days later, I just get a DM saying...
Very, very forward.
Saying, hey, have you ever thought about doing a podcast? And here we are, a year later.
Crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy.
And we really threw ourselves into it. I remember, like, the couple days after we agreed we'd do it, we were just full on, like, creating graphics, had this huge document with all these ideas.
Yeah.
That was an amazing creative flow state.
We were locked in. It was like everything happened at once. It was like
Rome wasn't built in a day, but the inner light was.
It really was. And then I remember like I announced it on Instagram, and then we made the Instagram page. It was all happened in like a week, I swear. And
Yeah.
it was
It was so quick. And it was like first episode out. Meanwhile, we had no idea how to distribute a podcast.
no. And then we were like, okay, how do we record stuff?
Which we're still figuring out. We had a malfunction before recording this.
Yes.
And I was this close to like throw my MacBook
I generally
away.
thought Harry was just gonna retire the pod. He was gonna say, "Do it yourself," and walk out.
I'll see you around the clubs.
Yeah. So
Bring that clap to me.
if you're wondering why maybe Harry might sound a bit echoey, it's because I have taken charge of recording this. So that's why. But anyway,
I'm gonna try and work editing magic.
Yeah.
And get back to the questions. Right, we've also got we're on the Nat of Somewhere train. Inner Light George car collection analysis episode when?
Car analysis.
Just like look at his whole collection, go really in depth. I feel like that's got to be a Patreon one because we can't get visuals on a podcast.
I think that's definitely a Patreon. But also, I know nothing about cars. I know squat.
Neither do I just about know how to change like my fluid to like clean my windows. So
okay.
That's as far as I got. Pass my driving test, and all I use it is to go to and from work.
Yeah. I'll just be like, that one looks pretty. But hey, we could do a fun like tier ranking or something of his cars. That could be interesting. I don't even know how many cars he had. I know he had, a decent amount.
I can't say it's really something that I've like looked into. Like that's the thing about this podcast. You realize how much stuff there is to actually go into. Because at first it was like we're just doing it about one person. Surely there's not that much content we can go on. And then we're like, shit. Let's look at the line notes of Dark Horse together.
Yeah, there's almost too much content about George sometimes, and I get overwhelmed. But then it makes me laugh because sometimes we struggle for topic ideas, and I just think I'm like, we're just overthinking this at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Patreon. That sounds like a good space for it. Again,
like by no means do we know everything about George, but we are simply just fans trying to yap about it. Like, so we may not know all the car stuff, but we can try, and I think that's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we have a bunch of questions from Aurora Skates 123.
Okay.
This person is infamous for making the Alyssa Lou King Tut meme, which I found very funny.
The what meme?
You know the figure skater, the stick. Well, this person made a post that compared her hair to like King Tut, and it got like absolutely viral. And this is like the original, the OG.
Oh damn!
So,
okay.
Very nice person, and we've got a bunch of questions. So let's just rapid fire them.
All right.
Make an episode about George and Bob Dylan. Bam! Done that.
He's already done it.
So this is my little solo escapade when Soph couldn't record an episode. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to talk about Bob Dylan and George at Woodstock in 1968. Not the festival, just his home. Just his gaff. And
maybe we could do like a more in-depth thing.
Yeah, because we did one with John and George.
Yeah, and I really liked that episode.
I really like that one, and we have done our Wilburys Assemble episode. That was manic. So we could like, there is a lot of Bob going around, but
he is mentioned in almost every single episode. So I
say this while wearing a Bob Dylan t-shirt.
Yeah,
by the way.
Yeah. So that could be something we could do. Kind of like in the same vein as the John one, we could kind of just talk about how their relationship grew. But also, I do think because we've mentioned him so much in episodes, are we saying, yeah?
Like the pieces are all scattered. I don't know.
It's a really good idea, like having it all in one episode. You know.
Even if we're being like a little derivative, just having it like all in one, like condensed.
Yeah.
I'm messed with that. Tell me everything you know about Friar Park. I think we're gonna have to sit down and think about that one. Everything we
know.
Insane.
Okay. He bought it in 1970. 1970 for like a couple of £1,000, and it was a mess.
Absolute shit state. Yeah, there's a lot of questions about Friar Park. Actually, I fuck with this hard.
God, I feel extremely out of depth. Like I feel like this came out of left field, and I'm like, I do know stuff about Friar Park. It's just like on top of my head. I'm blanking.
Being put on the spot. That is again. That's an episode waiting to happen. Just Friar Park in general, because it's such an interesting place. Like we could talk about, like, you know,
still waiting for that invite.
I know, genuinely. I'm waiting. I know you just renovated the studio. I want to have a little look.
I'm gonna be in the UK, so you know you may as well call us up now.
That's what I'm saying. When I was 15, I was so nerdy about Friar Park, I made an iceberg chart. George bought out a whole nursery in Henley. Apparently, he used flame growers to clear out overgrowth.
He used what?
Flamethrowers to clear out overgrowth. That's tough. That's
the concept of George Harrison with a flamethrower is something I never thought I'd think about. Damn. Okay.
Oh God, that's like if he was in like I don't know Overwatch, that would be like his like go-to gun, like a flamethrower. How hard is that? Imagine George Harrison at Overwatch.
I'd main him.
Frankie Crisp episode. Yes.
We could do like a Friar Park / Frankie Crisp like whole
a saga
thing. Like you know,
that's happening. Soph.
We touched on Frankie Crisp in Dark Horse. Was it Dark Horse with the lyrics? Yeah.
You know what? We keep saying we want to make this All Things Must Pass deep dive. We've already done Beware of Darkness. Should we just do every song individually? Rather than doing a deep dive of the album, we just cover every song. Wait.
I think we just discovered. I think we've just. So it's happening. That's what we're doing now. Yeah.
And instead of this big magnum opus,
Okay. There we go. Inner light announcement.
Hold us to this, all right?
Inner light announcement. We are going to dive into each song of All Things Must Pass instead of one deep dive.
Oh my God, I can't wait for the I Dig Love episode.
I Dig Love.
A whole episode on It's Johnny's birthday. Oh, beautiful.
A whole episode on Apple Scraps. Just that harmonica opening.
On repeat for 2 hours.
Wait, that sounds okay. Either we do an episode of each song, or like we can combine some songs. Because we're not going to be talking a lot about I Dig Love, are we? Come on.
I'd find I'd be able to maximize the word space. Like the word count would be huge. It's kind of like a brief, like describe a rug. You do that in like a good 10 words. Now do it in 2,000, and you start to struggle a bit.
So yeah, I mean, some songs we could do one-off episodes, like My Sweet Lord. I'd Have You Anytime, Behind That Locked Door. We can do single episodes, but some songs we can bunch together.
Editing Harry, just apologising for how shit the audio has been. Thanks for sticking around. If you're still here, just want to know that the next episode will be scripted, and it will be on the song My Sweet Lord. We have to get this All Things Must Pass special coming out in some calibre. Special announcement for those that are dealing with this absolutely abhorrent audio. Thank you. Love you lots. Let's get back to the video. Episode, not a video. episode.
Okay, that is a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolute brainwave. We've got 2 more from Aurora Escape.
Okay.
Behind That Locked Door is the best song to cry to. Keeping on the Behind That Locked Door train.
Completely agree.
And I have so many other things to say, but I will stop spanning you. No, you actually just unlocked the brainwave. That was huge.
You actually just helped us figure out our next
The biggest
series.
nightmare. Yeah.
Because we have been honestly terrified of the idea of approaching All Things Must Pass. So this is great.
And what if we just didn't? We just do it individually. And it's like, you know what? I'm not mentally. We do the same brainwash because, like, I feel like we need to do like dip our toes into it gradually. I feel like a whole episode on brainwashed. That would be.
Yeah, like the episode we did about Danny and George, that was pretty heavy. So to do a whole album deep dive around that time will be quite a lot. So yeah.
I'll be tapping out, guys. I can't lie. But yeah, thank you so much for those questions. We have a few more. We have Mott the Mod. I love you in a light. You are my travel buddy. Orange heart, orange heart, orange heart. Mott Nation. Mott Nation.
You. Thank you for listening. Mott has been like #1 supporter
Day one runner.
Since the beginning.
Literally.
So it means so much that you stuck around.
And also, they said, more Harry covers. Instead of getting copyrighted, we should get Harold covers ASAP. And the first one should be Cheer Down.
I always hype up Harry when he did his little post on Instagram. I even made a little story highlight for him. So go and
It was so humbling.
So go and watch them because he's very good.
You're a charmer. You are a charmer. Oh, thank you, Mott. You are a little ray of sunshine. That sounded really patronising. I meant that like in a good way. Right. Addison Bayless says, only listen to the first few episodes because life has been busy. Girl, same. But I love following your account. That's really kind of you. Thank you.
It's really cute because I think we forget that people start from the beginning with podcasts.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh no, don't listen to the first one.
Yeah, because the first one, I'm sorry, the first one's trash. The first one, I'm like, no. Second one, we get a bit better. Like, we get better with each
I'm
episode.
really proud of episode 2, to be fair.
Yeah, it was a really strong start for us to go straight with a deep dive.
That was bold.
But honestly, I still really like that episode as a whole. I mean, each episode we do get better. So I'm pretty certain with that. I mean, sometimes we have moments when we're just like this. We're just talking. But yeah, I sometimes I forget people start from the beginning. So when we're locked in on like a different project, and then you think, oh, some people are still on episode 4. You know, it's crazy.
And literally any support you guys give just makes me so happy that, like, because I'm quite happy just yapping to the ether. The fact that people are actually like interacting with this is so cool. You know, just Instagram.
The concept of people like listening to us while they're like going about their day running errands and shit. Like, I love that. It's so heartwarming to think about.
It is. And they also commented, everyone at my high school knows me as the Beatle girl, LMAO. Also, I love you, George. Well, you've earned the title well. Keep cracking it, Beatle girl. You're rocking it. You're rocking it.
Oh, do we have any other questions?
We do have a few others. We have 2 from Bella McKinney, and it says, favourite George outfit from the Beatles tours, solo tours, or just a random side quest? Oh, you already know my answer.
Okay, say your answer.
Dark Horse dungarees. Bam. I don't care. No one else can fit that fit.
There's so many fits right now in my mind. So, Beatle era,
Oh, Beatle era. I've got to say, Shea Stadium is iconic. I'm a firm believer of that. But also, some of the things he was thrown in Get Back.
Oh my god, I don't like George and Beige though. That's the thing.
But that is iconic.
I really like. So for the Beatle outfit, I really like Beatle outfit as in like stage. I am a huge fan of the suits they wore in Japan, like the dark green ones.
Oh, yeah,
he looks gorgina in those.
Oh wait, now we're talking about Beatles. You know, like the help sessions where it's like really like casual, where they're all in like jeans and like t-shirts. I feel like just as like the look of the Beatles, like it doesn't matter what one you look at. That's my favorite look because it's so casual, but they still look smart. I don't get it.
I'm just looking at my Pinterest board right now.
On your Pinterest.
Yeah. So for Beatle, I definitely say the Japan green suits because he looks stunning in those. Obviously, his Get Back fits just slay astronomically. Yeah. He didn't have to do that, but he did. Damn. It's gotta be Concert for Bangladesh. I
didn't even. Yeah, I feel like I always try and want to be like different, but you just got to embrace the fact that nothing's beaten that suit.
Concert for Bangladesh blows me away every single time. Like I can't. But and also I mentioned his Dick Cavett look as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say Dick Cavett, Concert for Bangladesh.
I do kind of like him in like the 90s as well, when he went for like the Adam Sandler kind of look, like where he just wear like a baggy t-shirt.
Yeah, when he wore like a t-shirt but with a blazer. Like, okay.
Yeah, like I get it. Like in the Wilburys when he's got like the Beano shirt on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one's doing it like him. Okay, also Cloud9, just that shirt and the whole vibe. So yeah, I
want to know where that shirt is now. If anyone knows, can they like put me in touch with how I can get hold of this?
That could be an Instagram. That could be an Instagram post though. We could be like our favorite outfits of George.
I mess with that. George look inspo, and we try and find the closest match.
Because before the episode started, Harry was saying how he's been struggling lately with Instagram.
Yeah, it's currently March 10th, which is Mario Day. So I thought I'd post a picture of Eric and George smoking a wart pipe with some.
You know, I saw that and I just thought, okay, he's lost all inspiration. Anyway, do we have any more?
Yeah, so this is another one from Bella.
Okay.
Which is favorite George guitar solo or riff. Oh, it's got to be Cheer Down for me. I think that is the best George solo.
Why are we doing this? I can't.
But again, is it the? I don't know.
I
don't know.
I honestly cannot.
I'm so indecisive with favorites. I can change every day.
Okay, right now, if we're talking about at this moment in time, I don't fucking know. Come back to me. Like, I'd Have You Anytime right now, I'd say is probably my favorite. Yeah. Just opening an album like that.
Like it doesn't have to be anything like intricate. It's just tasteful.
Wait, no.
Oh.
Someplace Else. That slide.
Yeah. Honestly, song of the day, Someplace Else.
Yeah.
It's like a new installment for Year 2 of Inner Light, What's the song of the week?
Song of the week, Someplace Else. No, because I was listening to George the other day, and Someplace Else came on. And you know when, like, sometimes you don't pay attention to certain things of a song?
Yeah.
Because, like, it's just playing in the background. It was kind of like that, and then I was like, wait, this slide is incredible. And then I was like, wait, obviously it's George. And then I pieced it together, and I was like, it's Someplace Else. Okay, yeah, of course. So yeah, Someplace Else right now is my favorite George performance, let's say.
We have 3 more questions.
Okay.
So this one is from Olivia Bowen 49. This is off topic, but we, instead of saying OML, we should start saying MSL, if you get it. So instead of saying oh my lord, we should start saying my sweet lord.
Oh,
And
nice.
I think that is a campaign I can get behind.
That is really cute. My sweet lord. Yeah.
Oh, you can add some venom to that. Jeez.
My sweet lord. Yeah, I see that.
We've got one from Off to Commit Some Shenanigans.
Great,
Which,
great username.
It is, and this is the philosophical bit I was teasing.
Oh no.
Sometimes I have a thought, and I think, great, a thought, and then I forgot what the thought was. It's fine. We have another question. We can move on. But also, me too.
But also same ADHD, bro.
Yeah, literally. And this one is from this is our final question. It's a long one. This is in the DM from Maya J. Moses. Hello there, good evening. My question is too long to be sent with what is supplied. I hope that my message works with no bother. Although if you don't know, no worries if you do not to ask. In George's album Gone Troppo, Starting Strong, do you know who the female singer is for those backing vocals of Baby Don't Run Away From Me? I've always wondered this out of curiosity. The two both sing the line My Love towards the end of the song just for reference, haha. I also adore your account. I personally appreciate it with all the facts and footage that you find. It's wonderful. I find that there is so much to love about George. Thank you. And I think that's gorgeous. As for the backing vocals of Gone Troppo, there are a lot of women on this album.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to pinpoint exactly who it is. On the liner notes, it says it's Rodina Sloan. But alongside Billy Preston, which, what a combo. If you have Billy Preston on an album, it's automatically golden. But an artist like Vicky Brown, she's all over this album. She'd come back for Shanghai Surprise. There's a lot of women in Gone Troppo, and maybe that's why it's such a banging album.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why people slept on it, because they hate women. So if you love women, you'd stream Gone Troppo.
For real. Hey, we've been saying stream Gone Troppo since the dawn of time, since the dawn of this podcast. So
exactly.
If that's not enough to get you on board, then I'm sorry, you're a lost cause.
But yeah, I don't know. I believe it's Rodina Sloan, but correct me if I'm wrong. Again, with Gone Troppo, there's not many like session like info you can find like there is for an album like All Things Must Pass. You're not going to get the candid Polaroids and that for Gone Troppo. It was all kind of behind closed doors.
Sadly.
And again, a lot of these session musicians are very low key. Like there's not much info on them at all, which is devastating. But if anyone has more info, tap us up, because off the dome it's hard. But yeah, thank you all for the questions. There was a lot more than what I thought there was going to be.
I do think we kind of what's the word? We don't realize how much we kind of impact our listeners. Like, I still think we're very niche, which we are niche, but it's always heartwarming to like get a reception back.
And it's also like insane because like a lot of you people do know more than us, and we're again not claiming to know everything. So again, that's why like with scripted ones we try and like cover all bases. But like it can be hard
because sometimes
now we've got a lot of eyes on us.
Yeah.
And it's like, if we fuck up, we'll be the first people to hold our hands up and be like, you know what?
So sometimes we will. Like, that's why it takes longer for us to do bigger episodes, because we are teaching ourselves things, you know. So
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's a whole thing. But yeah, that's it. It's been a year. It's been a year, and even though there's not been like a big like major release, like such as, you know, we had the release of Material World when we first started talking. That was like the inception of us talking, really. When Material World came out.
That was the start of the friendship.
It was. And we've not had anything like that, but there's been a lot of. I mean, I've been in the record store day war for you, and copped some George Zoetropes. They've come out. We've had the
Zoetropes. We've had the reissue of Live in Japan.
We have that's coming out
soon.
Next week after May 20th.
We've had that.
Dates are flying fast.
We've had the best of George Harrison, the Let It Roll.
Yeah, that's
out.
The first time. We had Be Here Now on 12-inch.
Yeah.
Song of the year, by the way. Song of the year.
Crazy. Song of the year in 2025.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
And there's been so much, like, Dark Horse Records has been thriving right now.
They really have.
Like, being able to get Billy Preston on there, being able to get the Wilburys on there, like, it's never been in like a better position. Like,
and yeah, we had the whole bring back the Wilburys on streaming ordeal.
Oh yeah,
that was a whole movement.
Because our Instagram plateaued a bit through and I kind of started it as like a bit of a shit post, like, the Wilbury stuff are gone. Let's make a post. And don't get me wrong, we did get a lot of people saying it's just licensing, and I was like, I know that, but clickbait.
Some people are so fucking serious online. If you do make a shit post or rage bait, you get those people.
Yeah.
And actually,
I can put like hashtag satire on it, but it just won't do. But yeah, that's been a whole movement. It's been such a like year of growth. Like, I feel like going into this, I didn't think we'd be going as long as we were. I know it's only a year, which like for podcasts is like not long at all. But just the fact that it's kept going, and we still have the same like passion that we did from like day one, I think we really appreciate, because we've both grown as people. Like, I've never had like a fan account, I guess, before, apart from like my old like one when I was 12 for like Panic at the Disco. But please don't find this. But yeah, I've never really had a space to like yap, and obviously you're moving away from the Beatles in your personal like Instagram and YouTube and that, but it's nice to like be grounded in this little hub.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like an outlet for both of us, because I don't want to do the whole like fan page thing, because that's just not for me. But I quite enjoy like running like the Instagram and things like that. It's more of a, I don't know. It's weird. It's
like a outlet for you, really.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we are growing this community, people who are also interested.
And like the people we've talked to, like I've made so many friends through this experience. There's too many to list, but it's been great. It's been great to like get to know you more, because like
me,
I know. I have to be nice one episode. Because like again, we don't like really like talk to many people like on like calls and stuff like that. It's just not something you really do now.
No. I mean, I don't really talk to anyone. so it's like when I get to talk to you, I'm like, hey, I get to chat about something I love with, you know, I'm gonna say it, one of my best friends.
First in the like exclusive.
Hey, if you didn't know, I do consider her one of my best friends. I think if you have a podcast with someone and you guys are in tune and you're really good friends,
yeah,
it makes it so much better. Because imagine if we couldn't stand each other.
Like we run this, and we've never had like a disagreement or an argument once.
No, we haven't. Which is
that might change in year 2. I don't know.
I mean, I really thought you were gonna pop off earlier when your mic wasn't working. But hey.
Yeah, but I was angry at myself then. That's fine.
That's fine. But like, there's never been, and there's some times when you'll post on Instagram, and I'll be like, "What the fuck is he doing?" But at the end of the day, it's all out of love. So.
Exactly.
Yes. Hey, I've really appreciated getting to know you more.
I've appreciated getting to know myself too. My name's Harry. I'm 21 years old. I've just found that out, by the way. Revelation.
You're 21?
21.
I always forget you're 21. I feel so old.
I feel like I'm like still mentally the age that I was when like COVID started. I feel like I'm convinced that like we just went in like a little incubator, and we're the same age.
Yeah, we've really like halted our growth.
Like stunted our growth. Yeah, exactly.
That's the word. Yeah. But anyway,
let's not talk about COVID. That's a horrible way to end the episode.
Yeah.
This is meant to be a celebration. Fucking hell.
No.
But yeah, it's been 1 year in the light. That's insane. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to our Patreons. And yeah, if you want to see Soph absolutely crash out about what life's been throwing her at the moment, that's over there, the full version, because we get a bit personal on this unscripted. But we've had to reel this in to keep it,
I didn't want like the general audience to be hearing that. So, yeah.
It's also just boring. Right, 1 year of the inner light in the can. Gosh, we did it. Bring on year 2.
The 501 travel. This one knows. This one really knows.
Is that it? For the ending?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.